Exactly. Yes. Yes. And that's much better. And everything amazingly looks. Okay, so we have 40 seconds. That helps the various APIs on which CXOtalk relies. It's like I always feel it's a minor miracle every time CXOtalk actually works. Oh yeah, especially the audience and CEOs. Anyway, so you guys ready? AI agents are running wild inside the enterprise, and CIOs are on the hook. Anthony Scriffignano is a PhD data scientist, and Tim Crawford advises CIOs at the world's largest companies. Tim, when AI is adopted everywhere by everyone all at once, what is the CIO's role?
In some cases, it's everything. In some cases, it's nothing. And that's part of the dichotomy that we're fighting through right now. And so I'm looking forward to getting into this conversation about what that means.
So what does that mean? And Anthony, what does it mean when the CIO role shifts from running systems to orchestrating agentic autonomy?
Everything is changing, Michael. So the way that we used to think about application development, the way we used to think about testing, the way we used to think about data stewardship and ingestion, the way we used to think about governance, every single one of those things is changing. And then there's new domains that are coming into the sphere, like context engineering and understanding black boxes that are being called through open AIs that are being used by people in the enterprise that you don't even know are using them. So there's a whole new set of challenges for the CIO that we don't even have words for yet.
Yeah.
Tim, that Yoff said to me that you had some comment here.
Yeah, the issue is if you go back and look at, for example, like social media was really great because it gave everybody a voice. It lowered the playing field. Everybody had a megaphone, had a platform in which they could share their perspective. The downside is it gave everybody a voice. And so we're starting to see the same thing play out with AI. And especially when you look at not just vibe coding, where someone can vibe code an application that is they're not a developer, they're a line of business user, but they're able to actually create code that gets deployed within the enterprise or used within the enterprise, all the way through to tooling that when you look at things like OpenClaw and NemoClaw and Claude Cowork and now Amazon Quick and even SAP's Joule Work that they just announced this week, all of those products are starting to enable every user access to AI with varying degrees of guardrails and protections around it. And so for the CIO, this opens up a vastly wider threat paradigm that you have to get your arms around, not just in terms of what's appropriate and what's not, but also in terms of the risk profile, and how do you start to ensure that you're still maintaining the right protections for your organization?
Let me just pile on to that for 1 second, Michael. One of the tenets of, let's say, 10 years ago, the little thing called regression testing. You just did something new, and you've proven that the new thing that you built works, and you've proven that it integrates into the environment. You've done all the things you need to do.